this is being recorded a couple of weeks before Christmas in 2020. Will you be celebrating the holidays with family, friends? And I imagine there's going to be probably some food there that's not meat. So like, are you going to eat that food? And what's that going to look like?
Yeah. So, I mean, for me, I'll be celebrating with my parents. We celebrate Christmas every year, and we had a chance to celebrate Thanksgiving with them a few weeks ago. And what's nice is through some of the partnerships I've built with my podcast, one specifically with Bel Campo, we get a lot of fantastic meat. So we've already ordered the Christmas roast. We're having a New York strip roast, which is going to be delicious. And they get a bunch of meat when they know me and my wife are coming, and they're very generous with us. So we eat very well when we're out there, and we eat exactly what we want. There are opportunities for us to eat other foods. My parents actually don't eat like really sweets or desserts at all. But if they were there, right now I'm at a situation where I would be comfortable having, some of those. Not a lot, because I know it won't make me feel good. But as I said, after 3 years of very strict carnivore, I've been able to reintroduce more foods, and I'm still very much meat-based. But I feel comfortable having more of those foods in my life. I don't have an autoimmune condition. I no longer have any gut issues. I feel really good. I work out a lot. So pretty much anything is just like jet fuel for me. Back when I was strict carnivore for 3 years, I would go to a lot of these same events, these same social gatherings, either with my family or others, birthdays, what have you. And, I was never ashamed to tell them about my diet and eat only what I wanted. And, if I went to a potluck or some type of gathering where there was no carnivore food available, I would always eat up beforehand, or I would get there and, I would have my own food. I'd eat out of a Tupperware or bring something to share with everyone. And it's never been a problem for me, honestly. So whether I'm partaking or not, I go there with an intention. It's never, I go there and I get tempted and have to break my diet and I feel guilty. No, there's none of those feelings for me. And I think that's advice for others is, have a plan, have an intention for yourself. And, you want to loosen up the reins a little bit and you feel good doing that. It's not going to set you off. It's not going to have huge negative consequences for you. Then say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to eat healthy beforehand and healthy after. And it's, one meal or one indulgence, and that's okay. Or if you say, I don't need food to enjoy the company of my family or friends or the social gathering, and it's really important to me that I stick to my diet, and that's what's critical for me. And then, just go there and don't make a big deal out of it. Don't make other people feel guilty for eating those foods, or don't say, I don't eat that. Just say, no, thank you. I'm not hungry, or I don't really want it, or make a joke about it. Say, I'm watching my figure or something. And people will understand. So that's how I've always approached it.
Yeah. I think people tend to over personalize to what somebody's reaction will be if you politely say no to something that like somebody else made.
Yeah.
Most people really don't care. They don't have their heart set on you eating whatever it is they prepare.
Exactly. They're thinking about themselves.
Excuse. Yeah. It's like, what would be weirder, me saying no, or you being so fixated and determined to see me eat something that you made?
Exactly. You have to eat this. Why aren't you eating this?
Yeah.